Where's the blue phone? Gotta wait on the other phone here. Try to get it to where light from the back door. Nah, not too bad. All right. My cat Rocket. Bit chilly than from yesterday. Last I read, the little temperature thingy was 56 degrees right outside the front window, which is stark from of recent. It's been 80s, and then there was about a 90-degree day already for June. But the next 10 days is going to be in the 70s. So 20°C, the comfortable spring temperature. I don't even have the there goes Rocket. Rocket. So it is the weekend of cancellation sales. Have 4 cancellations, and probably about the same in like stupid lowball offers on stuff. I can go a whole month with 1 cancellation and maybe a couple like lowball. I mean, an offer enough to where I'm not even going to entertain messaging and be like, no, I'm just going to message them like, you're blocked. And just this weekend, there's quite a few. Too many, actually. Enough for me to talk about. All right, let's go to YouTube, bring this up in case anybody comes in. Just me. Hopefully I don't have anything in 10. So there's not a ton of orders. Oh, you know what? I didn't turn the music on. All right, I have some Julian theory again. Just hit my tablet. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. I need C35. Sharon Lois Brom, manly mother. Sealed. Well, that's right there. I know I've had it for a while. All right, so this one, 31. Sharon, Lois, and Bram, mainly Mother Goose. Yeah, I've had that one. I mean, it's not like a super long time, but long enough for it to be on what is the left side of the box toward the top. Because when I add new stuff to the boxes, it gets added to the bottom right. And then if there's space on the left, the stuff on the bottom right will get shoved over there. So a lot of times the stuff on, well, almost all the time, the stuff on the very top up here, top left and top right is going to be the oldest stuff. So this will be older than all this stuff down on the bottom. VHS, V4. Some workout one, Karen Pot. This is the one I need right here. It's $11. I also have that old school Denise Austin. So if you're looking at VHS, or if you never have, I guess most VHS sellers are going to be pretty enough to what they're looking for. Same thing with this other stuff. That made a weird pitch sound. But VHS workout, yeah, horror, a lot of oddball instructional, a lot of oddball informative. Like let's say there's a random lighthouse video of something. Just look it up. Sometimes that could be a $30 VHS because that's the only thing that's been recorded for that, whichever. But anyhow, old workout stuff. And that's early Denise Austin. There's a nice Scream right there. So Scream, this is the portrait print. That's what I called it. Well, it's not even in the title, but this is Drew Barrymore on the cover and for the original Scream. This is $70, $60, $70. And it's got the little inserts. So it's a rarer copy. And random VHS, I probably paid 10 cents, 25 cents, 50 cents for. Talus, Scholars, Sing Thomas. That's a tongue-twisting consonants. Talus, Scholars, Sing Thomas. $16. So in a minute, I'm going to do a little story about promoting sales and off-site. But there are 3 books and a small set of books. Back. All right. So I was trying to find, it took me a minute and I did not find it. And I know it's back there because I just showed it in a live stream. So the book is this Neuromancer paperback. So if you're into the cyberpunk and that kind of stuff, that's the start of it. The start of it all is the Neuromancer. This paperback, $15. But I do have a first print, first edition of the 10th anniversary of Neuromancer, mint, the 10th anniversary one, first. It's like $300 if that's your thing. 20 times more, you can have a rarer copy. Ernest Tubb. So these ones I just listed. I got a couple of things are still here on the table that I just listed yesterday. Ernest Tubb and a Nintendo Switch game. Should be where it's at. Double. So this Ernest Tubb right here, $15. We got it, I don't know, last week, over the weekend, got probably 100, well over 100 things listed. Let's get to the next thing here. Sacred C50. The Sacred Ground, Kelly Howell. Whatever that is, whatever it's all about. $21. 21. Yeah, I know it's backwards. So another book, Cleveland, Best Kept Secret. So why would I just grab that? It is local. I mean, all I saw was that. I didn't know much of anything else when I was reading the spine. I looked at it, I'm like, oh, that's interesting enough. Cool color, faded spine, going to tell me that it's older. I mean, there's probably, publishers and anything for advertising that still uses this color, but this color on a book, really? It's just oddball enough. Signed. That's probably why I also got it. But enough interest, enough vagueness in it. So that's going to be Terminal Tower. I don't know, somewhere up in one of the ports. The old Brown Stadium. Probably Carnegie Hall for the music. And probably Cleveland. Cuyahoga County. All right, $20. But when books are, I mean, they could vary on price, 10, 20, 50 cents. It varies, $1, $1.50, $2, $3. But all media is just cheap. I mean, games at the place where I got this were $2 each. And this one I have another one. Well, not of this title. But I paid $2, listed it, sold pretty much within that day. $15. Law of Confession. D31. All right, this Laws of Confession. It is a DVD set. Been it for a little while as well. $16. This per book of litanies. That. Maybe. All right. $15. Care Bears. This one I've had for a while. Started high, kept bringing it down. I remember I'm listening to that. I was like, hey, there's no others listed. I'm sure I can get more money for it. It took a while, and I did not get that more money for it. That's about their selling price, like $50, $60. D32. Care Bears, the original series. Still $50, 50. I might be able to in this. Oh, just cut off. I'm gonna suspect probably August of last year. $50. Interesting. This should actually be in that mark box. All right. See, if I sold bigger stuff, I wouldn't be able to have this little work area. So that is not. This is a box of some of that stuff that I. These are the GPS, but the rest of this stuff is some of that medical equipment and these iPods. And I got 2 more brand new, those wireless chargers. I got a lot. There's like 11 in the lot right now for like $1,200. I got 2 more that are sealed. Add those. But along with the GPSs, I got a ton of cords. I mean, I already clipped them and took them apart and separated them, right? They're just junk. But there were 2. I mean, a couple other ones were, I mean, I could have held on to for a $12 sale. I just wasn't doing it. But these ones, this one, $63. And I have another one. Most of these GPS are like the $20, $25 range. So I had 22 and I ended up with 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So a little less than half. Yeah, a little less than half. We're good enough to list. So I started off by looking at the model numbers and seeing which ones were not really worthwhile. Were like $10, $12. I wasn't gonna deal with that. And then the next price jump for anything was like low 20s. So I was like, all right. So I kept those ones. The other ones, regardless if they worked, they were taken apart. And then the ones that were left over, I tested them all. And the ones that turned on, the ones that fire up, I can go in, I can read the system, and then push buttons and things work. It's real easy. Beep, 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 beep. All right, it works. Those ones got listed. The ones that did not work got taken apart as well. But there's some interesting stuff in here. These RF readers. There's 2 of them. These might be up for like $70 or something. I forget. This iPod is like $120. This one works. It is kind of bad, beat up a little, but I mean, these things still sell in these conditions for $120. Older iPods. And then there's another one in here that is not quite as valuable, but it's still like $20, $25. This stuff is from the trash. That's that box. Cool power supply, though. This, like $150. Not known if tested. Not known if working. I mean, I can't test it, but the place where I go to get the stuff, they're familiar with what's going in there, and I asked, it's like, as far as he knows, it worked. It's just this isn't stuff that they bother working with to do anything with to try to resell. This is stuff that they'll just throw out. So that's like $150. This printer, I have this like ultrasound printer thing, small printer, a Sony printer. That's like $150, and it fires up. I don't know if it prints out as it should, and if someone gets it that doesn't work right, I got it for free. I'll take a small hit, but I got other stuff that works. This box is right there. Little part of show and tell. So $63 for this Garmin. I think it's like a MT, not that, GV or something. GTM 60. Whatever. I mean, I looked up a bunch of those pens. Of the totality of 100 pens, I think I listed 4. I mean, it was just stuff that, the pens he just gave me. There's a $100 pen in there. And then the others are like $30. And then all the other stuff, I could have just put it in a big lot, but it was a big bunch of junk. Well, I guess people could use it for some sort of reason. I could have made a few more bucks than the $5 of brass I got out of it. But there are a lot of pens. All right. And these 3, I got Goodwill up in Ashtabula. They stayed. I hadn't listed them. They stayed in a little stack. I was like, I'm not going to deal with them. And then, I don't know, 3 weeks later, I finally got to put them up, and then they sold in a couple days. So those are all kind of 1940s printing of Nancy Drew, old one, but $33 for those. There are a few people. There was no real comments. So I'm home again today. I got to call the mechanic call him again. When I'm done here, my wife's going to drop the tires off for the car. Tires, that the car will get done tomorrow. I'll get that back tomorrow. Wednesday, I'll be. I got to take some stuff up to scrap out. I'll be. With that steel and wire and aluminum that I have. It'd be nice if it hits $150 for that chunk. Got some original Harley Davidson. Let me show you. In the box. Oh. Yeah. And that thing too from a couple weeks ago. Got to figure out what we're going to do with it. But that's, 40 pounds. I don't think that might. Well, now that I'm looking at it, it looks a tad different. So this, according to the box, is a 1990s Harley Davidson rim. Aluminum. I can make most of this out. I will be able to if I have to. However, it has weights on it. A good bearing that bearing cap. Oh, okay. Well, that should be able to line back up if that is absolutely correct and how it should be. But there is no Harley naming on it anywhere. You figure if you're going to sport a Harley, you're going to want it on your rim. Let me try this. The day and age to just be able to, I don't know, just have something not be knowledgeable enough in it to where you can grab your phone, which is portable, runs on networks through the air. Be able to be much faster than and better than what the Voyager spacecraft have. Just amazing. Where is lens? Do they not have lens on here? I don't think I do for some reason. All right. Either way, if it's as soon as I verify more information about it, then cool. If not, then it's just another 15 pounds, 12 pounds. So I already have 44 pounds of aluminum rims. Another 20, so 70 pounds of aluminum rims. You know, that's $50 in rim aluminum to sell them at 70 cents a pound up the road. If they are not, if they are Harley, or if I can find out more information about them, but the other ones that are outside are bent. The CD cases didn't do that. Yeah, that may not. It may not be that. Got most by the scrap torn down. I mean, how long is this one? It's just only like 20 minutes. Nobody's here. All right, so that's the sales. I got work to do. Appreciate it. Thank you.